Every time.
This one just has like a different but it's still Korn, you know?
Yeah.
Why is it Korn that I still wait for the go?
Right?
I was waiting for. I'm like, come on, man.
But that whole ding, 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 and then ding, ding, like the whole upbeat. Oh God, love that song, guys. This is Korn's newest single, "Reward the Scars." Came out a few weeks ago. We've been jamming it.
It's a jam.
It's a jam, guys. But like, what I love is that like it's not like they're trying to do what they did with Follow Leader or Issues. Like it's a brand new song, but it's still got that same like.
It's got the same Korn.
It does.
Korn feeling to it.
But like somehow Jonathan Davis just still knows how to get you.
It still gets that millennial anger. Like I get, I talk about, I went through a lot of the same stuff that Chino Moreno went through. I went through a lot of the same stuff that Jonathan Davis went through.
Exactly.
And like get that same kind of anger that he's like yelling for me and screaming for me.
But like 30 years later,
still doing it.
It's still doing it. You know, it's got me thinking.
It's still hitting.
Yep.
It still hits like right here in the squishy spot, right? Man, I mean, we've been growing up with Korn.
Oh yeah.
So it's just like even like 3 decades now into it, and we're still enjoying the music. That's just kicks ass.
Well, and just talk about, this new generation of metalheads still rocking to Korn and Deftones and with the same anger that we had growing up,
For sure.
It's capturing all of that.
Sounds like a topic we should talk about on a rock and mental health podcast. Don't you think?
Hey, if only we
Good
had
plug.
one.
If only we had. In that case, we will get to that later.
Yep.
But we got a packed show, so I think it's time to get started. What do you think? What do you think, Figured?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys ready? Ready?
Yep.
All right. This is
RockMental.
Hey punks, welcome back to RockMental, the show where we talk about rock and mental health. I'm Chaotic, and joined as always is Mayhem and Groompy. We got a packed show like always, but before we get into it, I want to point out something.
Yep.
Yes.
It's officially May.
Yes.
And for those of you out there, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. For us here at RockMental, this is not a hashtag or a trend or like, we're going to put some cool things up. Like, this is what we're made of. This is the stuff that we're brought together. This is why we made RockMental, was to talk about the real stuff, talk about the emotions, the feelings, and the shit that helps us survive every single day.
That's right. So
So this month especially, we're going to be going deeper. We're going to talk about some real issues, and we got some things cooked up.
Yes,
We
we
got some
do.
things in the back burner that we're working on, and we're really excited to share with you guys soon.
All right, guys. For today, what we have planned for you is, as always, we got music.
Yep.
We got 3 new bands. We got 6 songs for you that we want to share with you guys, and that they deserve the love.
Yep.
And as always, we always have some mental health info and resources for you guys. And we always have a game where more than likely 1 or 2 or all 3 of us will make fool of themselves.
Oh, guarantee it.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And for those of you who are joining us on YouTube and Twitch, come say what's up in the chat and tell us where you're tuning in from. We'll also be joining in later, or if you're joining us later in the podcast platform, please hit up the comment section. I can't speak today.
All right. Wait. But before we get into the music,
That's right.
we need to take a moment to do something we do with every episode to ground ourselves on why we're here.
Yep.
This is, of course, our mosh pit mentality. A lot of us found rock music the same way we found support groups, not because life is smooth, not because it sounds nice, but because we need somewhere safe to put that weight of life and look for community, right?
Hell yeah,
and for those of us, that's the mosh pit. It looks chaotic from the outside. It's loud, it's messy, it's life. People are crashing into each other, but if you've ever been in one, you know that there's a rule, the unspoken rule. If someone goes down, you pick them up.
Right up.
And that's what this community does. You don't have to be okay here. It doesn't matter who you love, doesn't matter who you voted for, doesn't matter if you like ska. All you have to do is show up and be honest.
Yep.
All right. So let's put those horns up in chat. Repeat after me. If you hit the ground,
If you hit the ground,
put your hand up.
put your hand up.
If you see a hand up,
If you see a hand up,
put your hand out.
put your hand out.
Ask,
Ask,
answer.
answer.
That's how we rage to see another show.
That's how we rage to see another show.
Nobody moshes alone.
alone.
And don't forget, we've got a full list of mental health resources, including information about 988 Lifeline at rockmental.com/help. Bookmark it, share it, use it. And just a quick note about the mosh pit mentality within us. I fell down a few weeks ago and I needed some help.
Yep,
Put my hands up, and my buddies here, my family, they all came around me and helped me back up.
that's what we do.
And back,
Yes.
I'm back and
That's-
getting ready to just kind of face this new challenge.
Absolutely,
course, of
absolutely.
course.
We got your back, Mayhem, and we got everyone's back out there who's going through it, and especially the dudes out there. For any men listening right now, or if there's any man in your life that you might be worried about, Heads Up Guys exists to make sure that you don't have to figure this stuff out alone. They're one of the world's leading men's mental health resources and advocacy organizations. They offer clear guides on how to recognize depression or anxiety in men, hands-on tools on how to support and someone you care about, and to provide them with the care and love that they need, and even access to a global network of licensed therapists from around the world who specialize in men's mental health. RockMental is so proud to be a partner with Heads Up Guys. You can see my hat here repping Heads Up Guys, because they're just so amazing and they're so awesome in everything they do. So thank you guys. If you need any resources or want to look them up, you can go to rockmental.com/headsupguys. Oh,
Hey,
All
we
right.
got FSB official.
all right, let's check the chat. We got FSB official. Hello, guys. It's been a while on hiatus due to major mental health issues. So sorry to hear about that.
Yep.
But I
Yes.
finally broke out of it, and they're back. So hey, welcome back. Welcome back to the pit. We're glad that you're feeling better.
Yep.
Glad that you're coming back, and you're part of the pit over here. So you're always welcome.
Yes.
Yep. And thank you, FSB official, and thank you guys for joining. If you haven't already followed us on social media, be sure to find us on @RockMental Official. Just about any platform except the one with the X on it, and or hit up rockmental.com and find out more about us.
All right. I think it's time to get into it, groups.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
The major part of this, besides the mental health, is the music. So here we are again. Here are the quick setup of the rules. We all try to do our research, try to find up and coming bands. Usually under 100,000 monthly listeners on the good Spotify. We'll try to play 2 songs and tell you guys what what made us connect. There's tons of bands that I find, but it's always about what made us connect with these bands, what made us connect to these songs.
Yep.
We want to share that with you guys, and we want to give the love to these bands that are, they're doing the grind. They're trying to get out there.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. And please drop your thoughts in the chat throughout the stream.
Ooh.
Oh, uh-oh.
It's like somebody's telling me to stop.
Oops.
All right.
All right.
But before we get loud with our bands, let's talk about loud noise and how we deal with that every day.
Mhm.
We want to thank Flare Audio. They are innovative technology that really can't really explain it. The science is there,
Yeah.
but I know it works.
Oh yeah.
They help. They have their products that help with everyday sound triggers. They are softened so that you can hear the world more calmly and clearly. If sensory overload hits you, their range of calmer earplugs are a game changer. I can attest to that. I myself use the performance ones.
Yep.
For my runs. I don't want to drown out my environment because I don't want to get run over by a car.
Yep.
But I find it's a great way to kind of drown out the noise, be able to collect my thoughts, and just decompress, shuffle through them.
Absolutely.
And they really do work. Please visit rockmental.com/flare audio to learn more and check out their earplugs and earbuds. They truly do they're a wonder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely agree.
Absolutely.
All right, that being said, who's
All right.
going first?
I think we just volunteered.
Yeah.
I think you just did. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's do it.
let's get into it. I been excited about this band for a while now.
Yeah.
I know we've been off and on here at RockMental, but I've had these since we did the France versus UK.
Oh yeah.
And since they're not France or UK, I wasn't able to,
Mm-hmm.
plug them in that week. So I've had them ready to go.
Yep.
I have a rock alt indie weird avant-garde band from
Okay.
Monterrey, Mexico.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
They are called
International.
No Hay Niños en el Parque.
Yep.
What was it?
No hay niños en el parque.
There are no kids in the park.
There are no kids in the park.
Okay.
Yep.
No hay niños en el parque. Yes. It is, like I said, an alt indie band, 5-piece band composed of Andrea Torres, Dario Silva, Edison Garcia, Ruben Martinez, and Valeria Flores.
Okay.
They've been together 2 years. They banded together in 2024.
Dang. Okay.
And they had their debut album about late last year. So already hitting it hard with the debut album, Retén el Sonido. And it's literally a year after their formation that this album came out.
Okay.
Before we get into, I want to get into it right away. This first song's called Rick Rubin.
Okay.
The song's called Rick
The
Rubin.
song's called Rick Rubin.
Yeah.
Are they trying to get Rick Rubin's attention?
Possibly. Let's
Okay.
hear them out. Let's get about 20 seconds in. They have long intros. They have long outros. So
Okay.
let's get about 20 seconds in. Figured and let's play it. Rick Rubin.
Mhm.
Okay. We're getting a little echo over here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
They got that little twinkle rock, math rock.
Yeah.
Where everyone's in a little bit in different timing. Like I said, they call themselves art rock.
Art.
Yeah.
Okay. I see it.
They go by
Okay.
definitely art rock, but it definitely has elements of that math and twinkle rock
Yeah.
that we've seen in other bands.
Yeah.
Yep.
This song in itself, Rick Rubin, very weird, all over the place, but the chorus has a very nostalgic chorus. It really kind of talks about being stuck in the past and not being able to move on. I'll read you a couple of the lyrics of that chorus. No puedo reconocer la inocencia que perdí ayer. I can't recognize the innocence that I lost yesterday.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Déjame aquí, veo un refugio, mi refugio.
Hmm.
Let me be. I see a refuge, my refuge.
Dang.
So it really hits that we've all been there. It's hard sometimes to move on from a chapter of your life that sometimes it's over and it's over.
Mhm.
But it's just hard to it's comfortable. It's hard to push yourself to new horizons that
Mhm.
will probably be better for you. You just
Yeah.
got to give it a chance. And I don't know, that song really hit me in the feels that
Oh
way.
yeah. Well, I like the sound is just like sound that's just like put
Yes.
together. It reminds me of this artist that I've been listening to that's just like you don't know what the hell they're doing with the instruments. His name's Frog Power out of Australia.
Frog power.
And it's like almost like binaural, like you know how they have like those two tones?
yes.
Like almost like that throughout
Yeah.
a lot of the music, but man, just like that great, like you're listening to this sound, but like you're
Yeah.
listening to the lyrics at the same. It's like almost like chaos. Like you're listening to chaos.
It's but like very layered though. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't contradict, but there's a lot going on. And they just kind of
Exactly.
fill in all the voids of the room, if you will.
And just to go off what you guys were saying, especially with that chaos, this
Mhm.
next song is called Sauce.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's play it. about 20 seconds in, also a long intro, but you'll know what I mean.
All right.
Okay. Go fast pace.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Goes from that chaos to that calmness to that
Yeah.
kind of like what you feel is more of the constructed well.
A lot of ups and downs.
Yes.
Could describe my week last week.
So this is doesn't it sound weird? But you guys remember like Sesame Street when we were kids, and they would have like the jazz thing, but like it would be like the sounds of the city in the background, and like people talking and like and stuff like that. Kind of a lot going on in the music, but it all draws to the kind of same thing.
Yeah.
You know, to me, it was a very lo-fi feeling of Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Okay.
How Queens of the Stone Age can be bam, 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 and really hard, really, and then all of a sudden it'll go soft.
Yep.
It gave me kind of that vibe. Just they're more lo-fi. They're more twinkle rock.
Yeah.
But yeah, this song really does go. You know, especially that ending. The ending of this song, it's just 5.5 minutes long.
Oh, geez,
It's kind of a long song, but it goes in and out of that, like kind of like organized, calm. She has this really soft voice that really drowns you, brings you in to this. All the instruments are playing, and it seems like chaos is going around, and sometimes that's exactly how life feels.
Oh yeah.
Especially when you go with the lyrics. I believe she says in that chorus, el recuerdo que se presentó como un susurro. So this memory that kind of presents itself like a whisper, que llegó a gritar, that came to yell in my head.
Oh, dang. Yeah.
So a memory that comes in like a whisper, before you know it, it's there. It's loud.
Oh, yeah. That's
it's
like
yelling at you.
That's like ADHD personified, man. Like,
oh yeah.
Something just reminds you of, I don't know, a conversation you had 20 years ago. And then all of a sudden, that's all you can think about.
It's that
all
loudness
day long.
in your head that it's all nonstop.
Yeah, man. PTSD,
So-
the same. Like, just could be as simple as a smell,
Yes.
and you're back there, and
Oh my god.
that chaos, that confusion gets amplified.
And that's what it sounds like.
That's exactly what it sounds like. And to have that chorus, kind of you can't even hear it because of the ups and downs. But then she tells it to you like in a whisper, almost with an ethereal voice.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the madness.
Yep.
They're really, really good, guys.
I like it.
Okay.
I like
weird.
it. I got a little tingle in the back of the head.
Ooh,
It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, got a tingle there.
Both of these songs are from the album that came out late last year.
Mm-hmm.
And really an awesome band, guys. An awesome band. They're really hitting like that alt indie and hitting the shows out there in Latin America, Mexico, and Southern America.
Okay.
They're really, really good. Just based on, I tell you, they formed a year later. They had an album.
Yeah.
Now they're touring. They're doing this. How many monthly listeners?
Oh,
What do you guys guess.
I 15. I'm gonna say 15.
I'm gonna severely lowball, say like 8.
Too high.
Are
Seriously?
you serious?
3,243 monthly listeners.
That's it?
That is it.
Dang, they're really good.
They are very, very good.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So take a listen to them, guys. Very good band.
Oof.
No hay niños en el parque.
Okay.
There are no kids in the park. That's the name of the band.
Yeah. All right. I know how we're gonna follow that up, but I'm gonna try.
All right.
I'm gonna try. So, it's been a few weeks, obviously, and
apologies
to our fans out there. These past 2 weeks have just been nuts.
Yes.
It has.
Nuts.
It has.
They've got a lot of things going on. Some people got sick. some weather things going on. There's just a lot happening.
Yeah.
And so, you know, it's easy to kind of fall into those habits. Right. And so like, you know, when we like, okay, let's do the show this week. Let's come out figure on. Like when we did that, I said, okay, I'm gonna feature a band that I've been listening to for quite a while. Because I think this was like the universe telling me with a stop sign back there that okay, let's calm down.
Yep.
Let's get back to it, and let's use a band that has been sort of your constant for a while. Because I've been listening to these guys honestly for a good 2 months. They've just been in my rotation. They've just been there, and I'm like, okay, you know, and then I'll go and you know listen to somebody else or go to somebody, but they've always been there. And so this week was really like, okay, I need to go dive headfirst into these guys because I really want to learn where they're from, what the story, what their music's about. And I got to tell you, holy shit, was I in for a treat. This band is called Gene Ross.
Gene Ross.
Okay.
Yes, they are a 5-piece metalcore, but they also have elements of like emo and screamo and post-hardcore. It sounds like if 2006 made a band.
Okay.
Okay, so AFI,
I like it.
Kind of
AFI, yes.
All right. Okay.
And so yeah, I just had to bring them up because like I said, like this week it was just these past weeks have just been nuts. And so like, okay, you know, got comfortable, got back into it, and this song specifically was really like, wow, okay, this is really good. This first song is called "There Is No Happiness Here After All." I want to get into it. Let's get it straight to the beginning because that's an awesome intro, but then some of the lyrics get really heavy. So let's call it. This is "There Is No Happiness Here After All" by Gene Ross.
It does give out those AFI things.
My hair is suddenly feathered.
Got a little bit of the use in there.
Yeah.
I think Groompy needs to get his gauged ear.
Yeah.
This song reminds me so much. Remember that band Finch?
Finch.
This is exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah. Just some really good.
I think I had that album, Finch. It was a good one.
It's really good emo post-hardcore stuff.
It is. There's a band on the tip of my.
I'm getting so nostalgic. I mean, I would say bands like Cute is what we aim for, but they're more poppy.
Yes, this was more.
Senses Fail, but they're more post-hardcore screamy.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like Finch. Remember Atticus?
Okay,
Atticus.
yeah.
I was gonna say Census Phil. They surrounded
Phil. Yeah.
the singer is kind of like a higher register nasally. More.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that.
Yep. And these guys, so they're part of this. They're youths.
Okay,
They're
they're youths. Okay.
And they are part of this movement. I think like this post-hardcore revival of bringing back that 2000 sound.
Okay.
And it's not just the music, guys. It's the lyrics. Okay, so this song is specifically about like how we sometimes try to find healing externally. And so this song talks a lot about like, I need you, I want you, come on, we just got to be together.
Yeah.
That sort of feeling of like, I just need to be with you and everything will be okay.
Yeah.
Right? Kind of like, you remember like Stained, It's Been a While?
Yeah.
That sentiment of like, it's been like, we need to be together because then everything will be okay.
Yeah, fix all my life problems.
Yeah.
And it's so toxic.
It is.
That mentality is really bad. And I think they talk about it because, you know, bring light to it. Because I think for us, especially young men, I know myself as a young man might have ventured down this path. And it's very easy to do it because, you know, we want to feel good about ourselves. We want to find something that, you know, makes us feel happy. But when you do that and you try to put that burden on somebody else, it's not their job to fix you.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
You know?
And I was going to bring it. It's yes, as young men, I can see it, but just in in general, young men and women, it's just trying to find validation through someone else.
Yes, or something else.
Or something else instead of looking within.
Addressing the real issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
well,
a bigger problem than we
look
realize.
at the eras too, 2006 to now. I mean, a lot of the same stuff is going on.
Yeah.
There's real concern. I mean, conflict in Iraq, Afghanistan, conflict in Iran. You got financial stress, just pretty prevalent everywhere. Like,
it's almost as if history repeats itself.
I believe they say it rhymes, but I think this kind of environment breeds new kind of music like this, and people are scared, looking for an outlet, and maybe projecting some of that on a person that doesn't necessarily reflect back that.
Ooh.
That
that hits the feels.
Yeah, that for sure. For sure. So this song came out about a year ago, June of 2025. This is their latest single. They've been going in around. They've been doing the Dallas circuit, going in around, opening for bands. They've done a few interviews, so they're picking up. They're picking up some traction. So we got Gene on vocals.
Got you.
We got Jacob on lead guitar. We got Trent on guitar. We got Dom on bass, and we got Jack on drums. These guys are putting in the work, man, and they're doing some really awesome things. Let's get into the second song. I want to start straight from the beginning. This one hit me in the gut.
Okay.
All their songs are just freaking awesome. They have that same energy, but this one just like got me there. This one's called "I Hate the Way This Ends."
Man, this is so emo.
And they're all lowercase, so it's emo.
Down to the emo.
So
sounds like a My Chemical Romance song.
So "I Hate the Way This Ends" by Gene Ross.
Okay, they went after the Midwestern emo here.
Yeah.
Hopper Heights, perhaps.
Heights.
Is that a keyboard in the background, or is that the guitar?
It's a guitar.
It's a.
It sounds a little yellow cardish.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Some yellow card, My Chemical Romance too in there.
There's a Midwestern emo band. You gonna hit the go deep dig for this one. Marietta, I believe it's called.
Marietta.
It's got that deep cut right there. Deep cut. Yeah, that is from the late 2000s, early 2010s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this song was one that like I just had to repeat because it was a much slower pace than the other songs. But when I dove into the lyrics, holy shit. So just that song, just that line, what can I do to get you to stay?
Ooh.
So this song is written from the perspective of someone watching a loved one suffer through depression and maybe even some suicidal ideation. And just watching them struggle and the fear of losing them and just not knowing what to do and just desperately trying to help. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people out there who are experiencing that. Not just, the people going through the depression and going through the things, but the people watching them.
Yep.
And just, they don't know what to do. And so this song was just so heavy because you can hear the desperation of them like saying like, stop taking those substances. They're not doing anything for you. Later on it says like, I will take on your pain 2,000 times if that means you can stay. And I think that just that goes to like this sense that a lot of us, like when we're watching someone we love, a friend, a family member, go through some shit, like we want to take that pain away. We know we can't take it away, but like, here, give it to me. Give me that burden. Tell me what's going on.
Some of these mental health issues, like severe cases of depression, it's the person going through them, it's so hard. But what people don't understand, it like I mean, I lived
Mhm.
through a household where someone was severely depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It affected all of us.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Every single one in that household, it affected all of us.
Yeah.
It's a really tough seeing someone you're really close to
Well,
go
it's-
through that pain.
Well, it's kind of like we were talking about history rhyming. This song reminds me a lot of the My Chemical Romance song Helena.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the song is about Gerard's grandmother or something like passing away.
Yeah.
But a lot of people like me took it as watching someone like in this slow car crash, just kind of
Yeah.
falling apart.
falling apart and like not being able to help, like being helpless to
Just watching
watch
you
them,
just
yeah.
have to watch the car.
So that's how a lot of people like me took that song,
yeah.
right? So
oh yeah.
this is just like that. Like you're begging them to get help or begging them, dude, like
The help me help you.
yeah,
Like, what do I need to do to get you to stay?
Mhm.
What do I need to do? What do I need to
Yep.
say to convince you that you need to keep going? Like
Mhm.
like that sort of desperation comes from like a true place of love, man.
It does, and it is desperation, and
Mhm.
it's just heartbreaking because at the end of the day, there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do.
Sometimes, I mean, but hopefully,
It's just,
And I
just
think-
be there.
just be
nothing
there.
but be there.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, at the just nothing but be
Mhm.
there. But
yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, too, like I think this is also a reminder of like if you are in that situation, you are seeing that someone like you cannot give up.
no,
You just got to be on them, call them, text them, what's going on, what's happening, talk to me.
Mhm.
You know, it reminded me a lot of like Letting the Cable Sleep by Bush,
No, yeah,
another deep cut. Like just that wanting, like how like they don't want the guilt. It's not anger, it's not frustration, it's something else that we
Yeah.
haven't given a name to. That
Yep.
emotion of just you want to help them so badly. You just don't
anguish,
know how.
Mhm.
desperation.
Yeah.
It's just all you can be is be there
Yeah,
and
Mhm.
show your love.
yeah.
And
Even-
unfortunately, you can't. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Can't give
want
up.
to do more. You want to take the pain away. You want to be able to force them to do something, but
Exactly.
you can't.
yeah. Well,
Exactly.
now take a step back in a more meta way. Now imagine being the car crash and considering the
Oh.
people watching you.
Oh yeah.
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 Damn,
Yeah.
yeah, that
That
I've had to take that perspective,
Yes,
Yeah,
and
me
really
too.
deal with it too.
Yeah.
And
Because I mean, you empathize with the person going through it, but at the same time, the person experiencing that emotion of like, what can I do? What I need to do? That also has mental health implications, because now you're so almost not lost, but you're like, what do I need to do? And
Yeah.
that itself takes a toll. So like, there's a lot. So even though like you mentioned, people say like they suffer in silence, but that suffering affects everybody.
It does. It truly does.
And so, man, like, it's just, you know, I think this is a good time to disclaimer. Like, if you are going through things, if you are going through a hard time right now, or know someone who is, you're not in it alone. 988 is absolutely the number you need to
Yep.
call.
saves lives.
Saves
really
lives.
does.
If
Mhm.
you know, even if it's someone that you know that's going through it and you just don't know where to start, 988 will give you those resources and will give you some tips and some things to think about on how to even start that conversation. So please, if you're going through it, please call 988.
All right, I'm gonna throw a number out.
Okay.
25K.
Oh, okay. So yes, number of followers, 25K. What do you got?
I mean, I'm biased. I want to say closer to the 100K because this is my type
Right
of
on the
music,
border.
bro. This is the right type of my music.
Guys, 2.7K.
Oh, man.
Not even 3,000 monthly
Yeah,
listeners.
the
Not
Man.
even.
Ooh.
Like I said, this Gene Ross, they've been doing the circuit down in Dallas. They've been doing the gigs. I think they have a few shows coming up.
Mhm.
They're doing the work. And I gotta tell you, they've been hitting some new music.
Man.
You said they're young though.
They're young.
They're young,
They gotta
okay.
be in their like 20s. Like they're young. They're youths.
I'm gonna
Youths.
have to dust off the old lip ring and
I don't know exactly how old
gauges.
they are.
The old
The old gauges.
gauges.
I don't know exactly how old they are, but I'm pretty sure they would refer to us as unks.
as unks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
All right, so I guess I'm next.
Yep.
But before I get into my next band, I've got to shout out to what I'm wearing. Boys,
Ooh,
this
there he
is
is.
my Sonder Mountain gear. This is
Yeah.
forged, oversized shirts designed exclusively for RockMental.
Hell yeah.
You can grab the shirt or explore the rest of our Mosh Pit Mentality collection right now at rockmental.com/Sonder Mountain.
Also have a Sonder hat on, don't you?
I do have a little Sonder hat here.
Oh,
I like the sparrow over here. I believe means bringing good luck, I think,
That's right.
if I remember correctly.
Oh, dude, their summer. They've been teasing their summer drops.
I love their t-shirts, man. Their
Dude,
t-shirt
Kip is
collection.
on fire.
Yep.
The drip that they're coming out with. Oh, so good.
Yep. But all right, my band.
Let's do it.
My band is called Bodega.
Bodega.
Yeah, or
Okay.
Bodega,
Bodega.
if you know you're.
Yeah.
Anyways, they are an art punk group from New York City, led by vocalists.
Ooh,
Okay,
art punk.
I practiced these before I came here. By Ben Hosey and Nikki Belfiglio. I apologize if I
think
nailed
that's
it.
right,
Cool.
yeah.
All right. So they blend post-punk, art, rock, and indie influences to create this like
Okay.
in-your-face commentary that you can dance to. So it's like kind of
Okay,
like Idols,
okay.
you know, that the more recent Tagged album,
yeah.
like something you can dance to, move to, but still in your face. And like what's interesting, what I find interesting is like they like take these bites at consumerism, but like with a happy sound. So it's very weird.
Okay.
Well, not very weird. They're very good, but it's like kind of weird how it made me feel at first when I was listening to it.
Yeah.
So my first song is called Doers. We'll just go and
Okay.
start from the beginning. Like I
Doers.
said, punk, straight up in your face. We'll start from the beginning.
Do it. Ooh,
Ooh, that bass.
it's a bass groove right there.
Baseline.
This city's made for the doers.
Oh,
The movers,
like that
shakers, not
talk
connoisseurs.
singing?
This
Yeah.
city's made for the doers. The movers, shakers, helpful reviewers.
Oh, I like this.
No, I don't have time for a call. If words are legit,
Yep,
you can
no, I don't
post
have
it
time
on
for a
my
call.
wall. I don't have time to inhale. Waste batteries, missing XD mail. Hemingway, whoa, stop when you know where to go. Tomorrow, but that was so long ago.
Yeah.
We are living
Right
in
there.
the days of sorrow. We are living in the fight. Oh, Hemingway, whoa, relax when you know what to know. Tomorrow, but that was so long ago. You'll be living in the days of sorrow. When I post my Kilimanjaro.
A little rock, Red Hot Chili
It's making me
Peppers.
Little bit.
bitter, harder, fatter,
It's a band that
stressed
sings
out.
Peaches.
Baby, it's making me
The
bitter.
presidents of the United States.
The presidents of the
America.
United States.
Yeah.
Just like the
Yeah,
little, yeah.
Yeah, so it's making me bitter, harder, slower, and stressed out. And this is a commentary on Daft Punk's song,
Yeah.
Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
And this hustle culture. He
Yeah.
says, no, I don't have time for a call. Like he's talking about being so busy, you don't have time for anything that really matters.
Yeah.
You're always stressed out, always bitter. And I think that's life right now.
Yeah.
I think it's life for a lot of us right now. Just
Yeah.
stressed out with this idea that we have to continue to hustle. We've got to work harder than everybody else just to make the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And really, like, I'm not saying this as like a social commentary, although this song very much is, but it's just reality for a lot of people right now. Hey,
Many people.
times are getting tough, and pay attention to the news and what's going on. It's gonna get tougher.
Yeah.
And you know, this song, like the bass line at the beginning, how it's just very
Yeah.
it's kind of driving. It's like that driving sensation that you're getting into it. But he's talking about this drive is making him tired
Yeah.
and
Oh.
bitter and slower
Y-
and stressed out.
You know what that kind of reminds me of is our buddies at Great Demise.
Yep.
You know, like they just boom,
Yeah.
like in your face. They don't sugarcoat it. Like just put out like this is
Mhm.
this is what we're experiencing right now.
Oh yeah. And like kind of like the no bullshit, kind of like
Yeah.
Yes.
Sleaford mods come to mind.
Okay, yeah.
LCD sound system.
Okay.
Just kind of great music, but then just with this social commentary on top that's just kind of talking about how things aren't really that great as we want to see. So that song is from the 2022 album. It is called Broken Equipment. Great album. So I listen to everything. I listened to their entire catalog, and it was actually really hard for me, but this song stood out to me only because of, you know, a lot of the financial stress a lot of people are feeling
Yeah.
right now.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, stress and just society in general is gotten a lot more
it's just.
tougher, right?
Yeah.
It is. It really is.
And this is kind of reminding me of people might need to listen to this song and hear somebody just saying it. And this is from 2022,
Yeah.
right after the pandemic and everything like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
I had to dig deep. I was doing a little bit of research. The bass line reminded me. Remember that band Big Data? They had a song called Dangerous.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Had
so.
a very similar bass line. Again, it stuck with me. This little whisper, and that's all I can remember. But yeah,
No,
what
but
it-
that's you're right. It's that bass line's what draws you in.
yes.
It gets you in. Let's get in the grind. Let's do it, and then to have lyrics to mean the exact opposite of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's- I mean, there's there's dudes out there, 20-year-olds. They're hustling. They're doing the
Yep.
work, and they can't get by, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
They
It's getting rough, and like
It
we
is.
say,
It
the
really
wisdom
is.
of the youths.
Yes, the youths.
They're telling us, man, we're tired, we're bitter,
We're fed
we're
up.
slower, we're stressed out. Yeah. So the next song I got for you is called Tarkovsky, who is an artist, and
Yeah.
we'll get into that
Okay,
now.
Okay.
This is from the 2024 single compilation Cultural Consumer 3. That's
That's the album name?
that's a single.
Oh, okay.
The- I think it's Cultural Consumer 3, but they released 2 other songs with it.
Got it.
This is one of
Got it.
them. So we'll go and just start from the beginning. It's a prettier song. It's gonna remind you of like beach house, I think.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of a spiritual vibe.
Yeah.
Passion Pit.
Passion pit.
Yes, some passion pit.
You said take me to the zone. Take me to the zone. You said you want
There you
to
go.
ride,
That's the
but
chant,
you
yeah.
really don't. Pay me with the time, oh. Take me to the zone. You said you want to ride, but I know you really don't. 'Cause you never asked for what you really want. Antique fountainhead lid is on a
Really
fire.
good.
Yep.
Candles blow, you better keep your eyes closed.
Oh.
Now take it to the zone.
Ooh, it's kind of like
To the zone.
the Cars.
Yeah.
Some of that like retro, like new wave.
Yes, there you go.
Take me to the zone. Take me to the zone. You said you want hardcore. No, you really don't. Ski slopes overblown. Take me
REM.
to the zone.
REM.
REM.
That's
what
what it is. Very good.
Yeah, man. So this is a song about kind of like artistic expression. Like they have your artistic rules, so to speak, and like the conflict with actually creating them, like the reality of it. Like you're always conflicting. So this artist Tarkovsky is known for breaking his own self-imposed artistic rules.
Oh, okay.
But like one of the lines in there is saying, you never ask for what you really want. And then it's talking about take me to the zone, but you always have to like give up something to take you there.
oh, okay.
And like
yeah.
in the context of art, I mean, that happens all the time. I'm sure
Yeah.
people have visions, but in the reality of creating them, you kind of have to break some of the rules. And that kind of made me think about my own life and like just this vision, I guess I had of what I wanted to be when I grew up,
Yeah.
how I wanted to be as a parent, as a spouse. But then like in reality, it's just hard. It's really hard to be that person you aspire to be. And so like it kind of it's a very not pretty song. It's not a heavy song.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're talking about like, take me to the zone, like get me to like where I want to be, but then you have to kind of give something up to get there.
Yeah.
Well, like the trade-offs.
Yeah.
Right? The trade-offs. And I think a lot of us have experienced that, like whether it's in relationships or in the career world or whatever.
Yes.
Like,
Mhm.
you can't have everything. So like, okay, I want to get here. So what can I sacrifice or trade off? And it's hard because like you don't know what the best choice is. Right?
You kind of to what Mayhem was saying, like you have an idea of where you want to be, where
Mhm.
where you see yourself, but not knowing. And I mean, we have a little bit more XP than the youths.
Yeah.
As I like to say,
that framing.
I like that.
yeah.
a lot of the dirty work that you may have to do to get to what you perceive as your goal.
Yeah.
And it
yeah.
really is sometimes dirty work.
Yeah.
It really is sometimes things you wouldn't see yourself having to do
Yep.
Yep.
to get to that goal.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Oof.
It is.
That's deep, man.
It is. And like I said, great band. I mean, I hear some Devo in there, some
Yes.
Talking Heads a little bit with like the
Oh yeah,
same
Talking
guitars.
Heads.
Yep. Parque Quartz
Okay.
a little bit, but for me, more so like LCD Sound System and Sleaford Mods. That's still like that
Yeah.
kind of punk bark, kind of just tell me what's
You're just telling you, yeah.
Like a punk new wave fusion almost.
Yeah,
It's art rock, man.
it's art.
It's art rock.
Hey, but all the qualities of punk, social commentary, tell it like it is.
Yes.
And these, I think this band gets it right. And I seriously haven't been able to stop listening to them
Yeah.
for like 2 weeks. Like they're
Nice.
really that great.
Ooh.
we brought it.
How many monthlies? How many monthlies? I'm curious.
51K.
51K.
Okay, not bad.
Not bad, but still
still
a lot
underrated.
more than I expected it to be.
Yep.
Still underrated. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Very good. We're
Yeah.
getting good at this.
We
guys.
are getting
I
good
think
at
we are.
this.
Cool. Well, hey, if
Ooh.
you're in the comment section, put down the band that you added to your playlist. We want to hear from you and which band that you really connected with. We would definitely want to hear from that.
All right.
But hey, so I know we talked about Korn at the beginning and talk about how it connected with us. Let's get back into it a little bit. You know, we're longtime Korn fans.
Yes.
We put out a certain video on the TikToks
Yes.
featuring a certain Korn song and a Korn dance in which
Yeah.
we corrected people on how the proper way
Yeah.
to dance Korn. But I mean, more so than just like the heavy, awesome music. I mean, the lyrics that Jonathan Davis puts in every single album and everything he touches just gets there.
Yep.
And so like this new song, Reward the Scars, you know, I think is sort of like alluding to that. Like now that we're looking back and we're looking at the scars, like it's sort of like what we talked about a few weeks ago, is like the scars mean that you've healed, that you've gone through it, that you've
Yeah.
come around, that you're
Yeah.
still alive. And so like to me that's just like paying homage to like the notion of like if you're still listening to Korn, that means you're still here.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know? And so
Okay.
like we got to pay homage to that. So like, but like, what genius does Jonathan Davis have to just be able to do that every single time?
Ooh.
You know?
Yep.
You know, what do you
Oof.
guys think?
You know, I think so. I've been told by people that I'm wiser than my age, and maybe because I've been through kind of a lot in my earlier life,
Yeah.
right? And I think, you know, somebody like Jonathan Davis, who has been through a lot before
Yes.
he even formed Korn,
Yeah.
and then all of the trappings of being famous now without that real
Yeah.
formation of any real structure in your life, and then I mean the drug addiction and everything that came after that. Like
Yeah.
the dude's been through a lot, and he's
Mhm.
survived a lot, and he's been through just about everything a young rock star might go
Yeah.
through or face in the future. And like we said, James Hetfield, Chino Moreno, Jonathan Davis being kind of like the elder statesman of the art now, being like, you know, you guys really don't have to be like me. You know,
Yeah.
I made a lot of mistakes. Like you don't have to follow these,
Mhm.
you know, these things. And I think this is kind of him saying like, I survived this and it hurts.
Yeah.
And I've watched a few of his interviews as well, talking about like the stuff that he actually survived,
Yeah.
not like what he went through, like survived.
Yeah.
And it creates like this callus, this scar that, you know, you can now talk about it. It still hurts, just like any scar can hurt.
Yeah.
But it's so worn and thick that you can learn and you can teach people to be like, hey, you don't want this scar anymore. And
Yeah.
his songs just hit me so profoundly because he's screamed for me when I was a kid. And
Yeah.
he screamed for me when I was going through the worst parts of my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
And his screams are like the sounds of my screams inside. And
Yeah. Oh,
really, really, you know, I have a deep appreciation for artists like him and Chino and James
yeah.
that really just get to it.
100%.
And it really came on during a time, you know, when Korn, Slipknot,
Linkin Park.
Linkin Park,
Yeah.
Deftones
Mm-hmm.
were screaming, were shouting, were showing this anger towards yourself,
Mhm.
towards the world,
Yeah.
was really kind of frowned upon. It was really kind of seen as a, you know, as a detriment to
Yeah.
society, where looking at it now, we know better.
Yeah.
A lot of them sometimes they're cries of help.
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
cries of acceptance,
Mm-hmm.
and for him to come during that time to, I don't know, if to be a pioneer, to be vocal, to be more accepted, to
Yeah.
like look at my scars,
Yeah.
Yep.
look at look at what I've gone through, look at what we keep in the silence
Yep.
Yeah.
that we don't want to acknowledge,
Yeah.
and make it just more I don't, back then not more acceptable, but at least
Mhm.
known.
Yeah. But like you said, like looking back, like you're absolutely right. Like a lot of this music got typecasted as,
Yeah.
oh, well, why are you singing about depression? If you listen to songs about depression, then you're gonna be depressed.
Yeah.
Or if you're gonna listen to songs about suicide, then you're gonna
Mhm.
try to attempt suicide. All bullshit.
Yeah.
We know this now.
Yeah.
But back then there was real big stigma on this music, and for a lot of us that felt like outcasts already.
Yeah.
The community that built around it, the tours and the music and the lining up for the CDs built a community of us, like soldiers almost, that were going through the same shit. We're fighting the same fight. We're
Mhm.
going up against the same odds. And so, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go at it together.
Yeah.
And so, like, my thing is like, we have some of those old feelings from before, but like, it's like 30 years ago, guys.
I know.
We've changed. We got jobs, we got responsibilities, we got families, we got
Mhm.
kids,
We got more XP.
Yeah.
we got more XP,
XP.
we got more LBSs also.
My XP fell out and I had to pick it up. a few times.
You
It's
know?
happened to me too.
And
Thank you,
so,
Super Mario, when he
Yeah.
loses his coin. No.
but like, and to me, like, Jonathan Davis recognizing that and
Mhm.
still putting out the music that not only gets our, 13, 18, 23-year-old selves, but like even now, like just connecting with us now, like full grown ass adult me is singing like, yeah, Jonathan, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Well, I think about it now as a parent
Yes.
of boys,
Yep.
and they're going through a lot of the same stuff that I went through. And I mean, one of the most common experiences that anybody has is rejection.
Yeah.
And rejection, I mean, has been dealt with very toxically, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
Shameful.
shamefully. Yeah.
Ridicule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's public now.
it's public now. And like teaching kids, look, feel that. That's rejection. It sucks.
Yeah.
We felt it too.
Yeah.
But our parents were like, man up. This is part of the
What
life.
doesn't kill you will make you stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hence the millennial rage that we have coming through our music.
Yeah.
And now our kids are coming back with the same rage, but
Yeah.
we can relate. And I remember a couple of years ago, the middleest of Mayhems texted me one day. He's like, "Hey Dad, have you ever heard of a band called Deftones?" And I'm like, "Have I?" And
Yeah.
I realized something is, he might be going through something. Maybe there's something in this music that he's connecting to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that really was a way for me to just really talk about the music to him, and he did open up about some stuff that was happening.
Yeah.
And we were able to get him help and stuff. And I think it's our call now to help them kind of form their own scars in a way that is
Yeah.
a lot healthier than we formed ours.
Exactly. Because as parents, we can't protect them from everything,
Yep.
but we can be there.
Yep.
We can be there and say, like, look, yes, this is going to suck.
Mhm.
I went through it too. I got the same scars, but let me tell you, this is how we should look at it.
Yeah.
Don't do the way I did.
Yeah.
And the same anger at society figured one day, "Hey Dad, have you ever heard of Bad Brains?" And I'm like, "Have I?" And this anger with society and like just wanting to just change what we see is fundamentally
Yeah.
wrong with it.
Yeah.
We connect with that, and then we talk about healthy outlets for that.
Mm-hmm.
I think we do have, as older millennials, I considered a Gen Xer, but we do have that call now that
Yeah.
we know what they're feeling,
Yeah.
And we can either ignore it like some of our parents did,
Yeah.
or we can really take this opportunity to guide these young people through life the way that we had to figure out how to
Yeah.
do.
Exactly. 100%. It's on us. It
Mhm.
really is. It's our turn. Woo. Yeah. So, I mean, talk about a kick-ass song. Reward the Scars from Korn. Just a kick-ass song. But really, just another genius song on top of an amazing career that Korn has had. So, I'm curious, for those of you guys listening on the podcast or on the YouTube channel, get in the comment section, put down the Korn song that did it for you, that said, yeah, that's me. I feel that. Put that in the comment section. We might, maybe we'll make a video and highlight
Oh
that.
yeah, that'd be cool.
I want to leave you guys with the quote
Yes.
that I heard recently. I was trying to look for where I heard it, but I might not get the quote correctly. I couldn't find it. But embarrassment is a underrated emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go make a fool of yourself.
yeah.
Enjoy it. Learn.
Learn from it. Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it.
That's right. That's right.
So-
100%.
Remember that.
Yep.
100%. All right, guys. Well, I think Figure's giving us the let's get the hell out of here
Yeah.
signal. So we'll do the game next time. But thanks so much for a kick-ass episode. Thanks for joining us and hanging in there. Shout out to our recent subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button or the follow button or whatever button is on your platform. Your guys are the reason why we keep doing this. So hit us up in the comment section, or if you can reach out to us directly at rockmental.com/contact. If you got a band and you want us to take a listen to, hit us up there, rockmental.com/contact. We want to hear from you.
One last shout out to our partners, Sonder Mountain Apparel, Flare Audio, Heads Up Guys. You can find all their links at rockmental.com.
Yep. And remember, mental health matters. Check out Heads Up Guys, helping survivors, and our full list of resources at rockmental.com/help. Take care of yourself and each other.
That's right. And just a quick reminder, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So please use this as your chance to reach out to a loved one who might be going through something, or reach out to someone if you're feeling something and you want to get it off your chest. Of course, ma'am just mentioned our mental health resources is a great place to start, but please let this be the month that you finally get some help, and that you reach out and put your hand up so someone can get on there and pick you back up. So we got some things planned for us here at Rock Mental, some cool things that we can wait to share with you all, but stay tuned, make sure you follow, and yeah, let's have a kick-ass week, guys. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
All right, before Figure kicks us out. All right, laters, guys. Have a
Laters.
great week. Oh, we need some cool exit music. There it is.
All right. Yeah, good thing we
So
didn't
start
pick
this with
bands.
another cliche, or how does the story go? If one of my every day, you can't run, I wanna go.
Good thing we didn't have to pick bands because I couldn't pick.
The car stopped and I wanna go home.
There it is.
The car stopped and the house